Hey, hey. We could call it the Supernews. We could make it do. Zero is longing for the one, without which they are none. If I had keys, I'd blow it all to smithereens. 1,000 roses grow. Gear is getting really, really hot. The GoPro is hot. Yeah, it's really not ideal. It's hot shed in summer, so gonna go mix this in the cool lounge room. Wow, it's about 10 degrees cooler in here. Much nicer. So I'm just gonna mix these tracks down to a basic mix and then get in my 20-kilometer run. Much more hydrated today than I was yesterday. That said, it does feel like I've been sitting in a sauna for the last 3 hours. I'm probably going to actually move all the equipment in here because this would be way nicer to work in. There's no one else here, so why not? It's just too hot out in that shed. Plus everything creaks. I don't know, the guitar track has heaps of sounds in it because there's noisy neighbors, and I noticed the roof, like there's either things falling off the trees onto the roof and stuff. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's better to not have sounds you don't intend to have in your recording. Didn't spend hours on it. I don't think it matters too much. I'd much rather get a good atmosphere and a good vibe than a perfect mix. I'm not an engineer anyway. I'm so bored of disbelieving everything. Are you jaded too? Let's get together our own distribution of what we say is true. We could call it the Supernews. That's what we could do. We could read out the super truth from the horse's mouth to you. Well, I'm so tired of living in a labyrinth. Every door is closed. If I had keys, I'd blow it all to smithereens. 1,000 roses grow. Auntie's riding on the train. She don't know who she is. She's got a can of soda for her brain. It's a sugary whiz and fizz. We could read her the Supernews, even when it's slow. And we could fix all the super blues that everyone does know. I feel so silly living in formaldehyde. It makes me wanna cry. I touch my willy, create a new eternity. The ceiling is the sky. Zero always longing for the one without which they are none. My hero is wilting like a rose in the midday burning sun. A click-a-tick-a-talker on the Supernews and the audience applauds. And then I try to say a little super truth and everyone ignores. Train, she don't know who she is. She's got a can of soda for her brain. It's a sugary whiz and fizz. Kilometre mileage this week, and already took one day off yesterday. I only ran for 9 kilometres, so I've really got to be running longer. But I was still thinking, oh, maybe I'll just take today off and I'll run 2 long runs tomorrow. But it's all about consistency. In the pines where the sun don't ever shine, I will shiver the whole night. Yeah, I guess the whole kind of capitalistic, you can do it, positive, let's grind, hustle, all that kind of stuff, which isn't bad in itself, but it's probably a reaction to the 90s. I was just singing Kurt Cobain's rendition of Leadbelly's old song, which I'm not even sure if Leadbelly wrote it. Maybe he just performed it. I think it might have been a traditional, but I'll have to check that later, because God knows Leadbelly deserves all the credit. Getting out the door when you don't really feel like it, but once you're out here and once you've run down some bike trails and got some fully sick air, you kind of feel like being out. That said, I've got about 8 kilometers to go and I'm kind of keen to get home. Let me know what you think of the new song. It is just a demo, but yeah, I think that one is definitely a contender for the album, for sure. Thank you very much for watching, and please hit the sub button.